Hello Sagittarius, or welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Okay, we are doing a... what are we doing? We're doing a crush. Who has a secret crush on you? Read. It is linked with the Judgment card which came out for your sign in the All Signs overview I done when the new moon was in Taurus. Okay, so we're going back a little bit here. I'm gonna stake it a bit. I think this card here is going to be an earth sign of some description. Okay, and we might see a knight and a queen of wands within this read. Okay, if I might as well show you now. I have a little bit of paper which I wrote it down on. Basically because they were the cards what kind of stopped me from doing my pre-shuffles, and I've been doing within this round of reads and the next round of reads, I've just been keeping track of them to see if they do actually come out or not, as much as I think they do. Okay, so we got the Judgment card. The Judgment card is, well, it's kind of doing, well, maybe you're being judgmental about this person, maybe they're being judgmental about you. Maybe it could be somehow linked with the judicial system, but more than likely it is someone you actually know and is coming back for a second try. Okay, so we got an Ace of Swords coming out with this, and we have got the Nine of Cups. So they're coming back for a second try, and they're bringing the truth with them. They are coming to tell you the truth. Why it all may have gone wrong last time, how they really feel about you, all that wonderful stuff. And that Nine of Cups is kind of saying, well, that's what they want with you. They want an emotional commitment and connection with you. Okay, so let's see what else comes out for this read. We're going to have a little bit more detail. The first card out the top left will be who your person is in a little bit more detail. Then the middle left will be what they are thinking about towards you. And then the bottom left is the most likely outcome the universe can see, or possibly advice to you, depending on how the cards come out and how they read. Okay, so should we have a look who we have got? We've also have a, there you go, it's not an earth sign, but it is a sign roughly the same age as you, and it's an air sign. Okay, and if you, I don't know if you did see it, that said the Five of Diamonds. Okay, and we've got the Four of Spades. It's close, but no cigar. We'll get an overall energy card as well. Okay, which is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this whole read is about getting this information. Okay, finding out this truth that they have got for you. We're going to start off. We're going to start off with the Moon card there, and then we'll have that one there. We'll have that one there, and we've already got the one off the bottom of the deck. So, in a little bit more detail, this air sign is a bit of a mystery. Yes, you may have had run-ins with them before. They may have been a one-night stand, and they've been crushing on you ever since. They may be someone who was just in your life a long time ago, and maybe you never actually had what you would call a relationship with this person. Maybe they were a childhood friend or something like that, and they've crushed on you ever since as well. So there we go, we'll start with them two cards. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Emperor coming out, we have got the Strength card coming out, and we have got the Two of Pentacles coming out with that as well. All right, so they seem pretty well balanced with the Emperor card there. They're possibly someone who is in charge of a company or own their own company and are very successful with that company they own. And the Strength card, they're very strong-willed. They're very sort of like, what I want is what I get. I'm kind of getting in my head Alan Sugar. Okay. Not that I know Alan Sugar or anything like that. He might be not like that at all. But that's just kind of like suddenly what popped into my head when I was talking about the Strength and the Emperor card there. With the page, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles either side of this. This is also telling us that they are kind of generous and they do have this loving, caring side to them. But they do juggle that around a lot with their work life. Okay, so if you did get with this person, don't be surprised at all if you're sitting there at a table waiting for them to turn up for a meal and you get a phone call saying, oh, sorry dear, I'm still in Hong Kong. Okay, so something like that. And God knows why Hong Kong popped into my head. Means something to you lot, not so much me. But the moon card is you don't really know much about this person. As I said, you may have known them from a way back when you were much younger with this person. Maybe you, I don't know, maybe you went through college with this person and you sort of travelled some roads together and sort of learned some things together. Okay, good, because the moon card is also about travelling down like a dark unknown road. Okay, and that's the kind of place you would do it when you're at college, isn't it? Okay, crossing this is the Six of Pentacles, and if you remember right at the beginning, I said that I feel that this is quite a balanced person. Okay, they are also the sort of person who can make dreams come true, give you plenty of opportunity in things. They may seem a little shady with their dealings. Okay, no, I don't feel major shady, but it could possibly completely change your direction of life. I'm not going to say your life per se, but the direction your life is going in. Last card I'm going to put out there is I'll show you the bottom one underneath that as well, which is the Sun. They have the potential to fix you. Okay, and you can take that any way you like as well. Because I'm not going to say heal. It's not heal. It's not a healing card. It's not a healing energy. It's a fixing energy. Okay, so maybe if you're not happy with something about yourself, maybe this is the person who can put that right for you. Okay, so what they are thinking. Okay, they are thinking very passionately about you. I said we got the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands come out in my pre-shuffle, and the King of Wands is coming out now. But this King of Wands, again, it's indicating they're thinking perhaps you could work well in their businesses and in their companies, in their life. But they're also very much thinking about what it would be like to be with you. Okay, and that's kind of like a self-pleasuring energy, if you will. They fantasize, they imagine, and they fantasize a lot about you. Okay, so we got the Nine of Wands, we got the Queen of Swords, we have got the Ten of Swords. Oh, okay, and we got the Star card coming out yet again. Okay, so as I said, they're kind of like they're thinking about themselves with you. But we got the Nine of Wands. Well, they're crushing on you. They're not with you. I don't feel they've approached you. They are very defensive about you for some reason. Now, this is either because you are with someone or recently just broke up with someone, with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords coming out right next to each other. The Queen of Swords is like the card of divorcees and all that. The Ten of Swords is like a painful ending. And so you could have recently broken up with someone, and they're thinking about that, and they're thinking that defensiveness isn't thinking about like, well, I'm not their type, and I've been thinking this for ages, and I've been fighting this battle with myself for ages. And it's not that kind of defensiveness. It's the defensiveness of, I'll give you a bit of space before I will move in. Okay, now as nasty and as cruel as this may sound, I was going to say seem and sound at the same time. Seem and sound, yeah. This ending you've gone through, they kind of like had been wishing for it to happen. If you were with someone, they were wishing that you weren't. If you were in a job and you've been made redundant, got fired, laid off, however it may be, they were kind of wishing you weren't in that job, and they were kind of wishing you were working for them. Okay? Because obviously it's frowned upon, but if you were working for them, then they can keep an eye on you, and they can see your personal life a bit more closely, and then they can work out when and where to make the move on you if you're under a little bit more of a sort of supervision, being scrutinized by them a bit. But they sort of like they sort of I don't think they manifested a bad ending for you, but they kind of did. They kind of always like hoped and wished that you were free and single somehow, and that has kind of manifested itself. And they're thinking, and this is another reason they're feeling a little bit defensive. I've always wanted this, but now they are. Did I make this happen? Did I think it into existence? Because even the most skeptical person sometimes thinks that. Okay, well, trust me, because I was a skeptical person once, and I still am a very skeptical person. Although I do tarot readings, I'm still very skeptical. I'm skeptical about my own tarot reads I do sometimes. I'm just like, really, really. But anyway, the Knight of Pentacles coming out here is, yeah, well, as I said, they've been crushing on you for a long time. They've been planning and preparing and slowly plodding on forward with their plan to be where you need them to be when the shit hits the fan. Okay, when it all goes wrong in your life, they're going to be there to pick you up and mother you, because that's them. Yeah, that's that energy. The Queen of Pentacles are pick you up and mother you. But the other thing is, this Knight of Pentacles and this sort of like manifestation of it all, they kind of manufactured it as well. And that's that. The Emperor, being in charge, being a bit of a narcissist. Okay, and the King of Wands is a bit of a narcissist. Not always, yeah, but they do like to take control of things. Even if they're not a narcissist, they do like to be in control. They like to make things go their way. It's what makes them so successful in their fields. They kind of maneuver things to go their way. They might not particularly force them. They work very much like the universe, and they maneuver, they suggest, they guide. They don't necessarily force. Crossing this is also the Tower. And as I said about this Nine of Wands here, and this like kind of like, oh my God, did I actually create this? Did I wish their breakup into existence? I never really wanted them to. I don't want it to be my fault that they've broken up. Yeah, and that's kind of the shaking of their skepticism, if you will. Okay, they're also thinking it's going to change their world, which it probably will if they get together with you. Let's face it. Okay, so Seven of Wands is coming out for you in the best outcome / advice to you. The Seven of Wands is all about being defensive again. Okay, this is more of your own personal defenses, though. Like being on your moral high horse, something like that. Now, we had a card come flying out, which is the Nine of Pentacles, but I'm pretty sure I had another card come out, so I'm just going to actually get up and have a look under the table. Oh, so just bear with me. No, didn't go under there. Maybe it was just the one that come out. Now let's see if I can get back on my chair without getting into the camera. There you go. Fantastic. I'm back. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles coming out. Okay. So this is advice to you. Yeah, you're being defensive about your freedom. Okay. You become free. You become independent. And now you're sort of like thinking, well, maybe I'm just going to stay like this for a while. I'm going to defend this independence, this freedom I've got. Okay. The Sun, you're happy with it. You're happy with this freedom and this independence. However it's come for you. If you, as I said, if you've been fired from a job, broke up in a relationship, maybe it's just that you've like moved away from your parents. Okay. You're happy with it, but you're happy with the fact that you are by yourself. Okay. The Four of Swords is you healing, and the Three of Pentacles is saying that you kind of need to heal yourself first before you can make a start on anything new. Okay. Crossing this is the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of, no, it's not the Ace of Wands at all. Well, okay. We'll go for the Ace of Wands first. The Ace of Wands is you're thinking of starting something new, something passionate, something you're passionate about. I don't necessarily mean something new passionately, but something you're passionate about. You're thinking about starting that. But this is also talking about the truth. You know the truth of the matter. You know that you're single and you're defending this singleton ship you're in, and you know you're kind of happy that the fact that you are single. You know you're healing yourself while being single, and you also know that you have to be healed before you can make a start on anything new. You know the truth about it. Okay, we do have the Hierophant coming out as well. which is talking about some sort of like guru. Maybe you're going through some sort of like a self-esteem classes, self-help books or something like that. Okay, kind of like helping you maneuver through this new phase of your life. And the moon crossing that is talking about the new phase of your life. It's talking about the unknown. This is kind of like a first for you. And even though you might be 40 or 50, yeah, that doesn't matter. You could have literally gone in one way or another from relationship to relationship until this moment. Okay, yeah, and what I mean by that is you start off and you're in a relationship with your parents, you're living with your parents, and then you move out from your parents and you move in with your housemates, your college buddies, whatever it may be, and then you meet someone and you move in with them. Okay, and then you break up with them and you might move back to your parents, but then you meet someone else and you move in with them. Yeah, and now all of a sudden you've broken up with someone and there wasn't someone to go back to. Okay, the parents, well, they've downsized and they haven't got the room to put you up because the spare room they've turned into a gym and a study. Okay, so no, sorry, well, yeah, if we hadn't done that, you could have had your room, but no, sorry, we've downsized. Bad luck. Off you go. Yeah, and you're now sort of independent, single, by yourself, living by yourself, and this is what's helping you heal. I kind of understand this feeling because I actually went through this a few years back. Okay, and that's why I said it doesn't matter if you're 40 something, 50 something, it can happen at any time in your life. There comes a time when you live by yourself and you find out if you like it or not. So anyway, that is your read. If it resonates with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Okay. Just remember, we got this slightly younger. That's about a year, younger than you, maybe 2. Younger than you, air sign, who is crushing on you, but they are currently giving you your space a little bit. Okay, they know that you're single. They know that you're free. Okay, and they're giving you the space to spread your wings, learn how to fly yourself before they come swooping in like a kestrel and sweep you off to their nest. Don't know where that came from either. But anyway, as I said, if it resonates with you, that is fantastic. And I didn't say this at the beginning. I'm not even sure if I said it was a general read. It is a general read. It may or may not have resonated with you. And if it did resonate with you, as I said, that's fantastic. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. I'm probably only talking to 2 people, but hey ho. If it didn't resonate, don't worry. Go and check out that All Signs overview. There will be a link in the description. Maybe you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart when it comes to people who have crushes on you. Okay? Maybe you're learning from a Saturn aspect, or maybe you're learning from a Venus aspect, maybe Mars. I don't know. But if it's not resonating, you're not working from the Sagittarius aspect of your birth chart. Okay. All that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please let me know that by giving me a thumbs up. Or you could give me 2 thumbs up. 1 by giving me a thumbs up, and 2 by giving me a little comment saying, yeah, thanks, I enjoyed that. Okay, yeah, it resonated. A little smiley face, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be anything big in those comment sections. It's just comments act a little bit like likes when it comes to the algorithm. It shows the algorithm that someone interacted with the video, which means it was a good video. Okay. If also another way you can help any creator with their videos is watch it right to the end. And now I'm only talking to 1 person. Yeah, so watch it right to the end, as you are now doing. Thank you very much, because that also tells the algorithm that someone enjoyed this video long enough to watch it until the end. Okay. All that being said, yeah, you be good out there, Sagittarians.